held in Simsbury in March, at which point I did say that in order to fix Social Security in the long run, and the math is simple, if nothing is done to Social Security, there will be no money in the system come 2037. Now 2037 sounds like a long ways away, and it is. It's 25 years away. But if we do nothing, the system will be bankrupt in 25 years. And so what I said at that forum is that we have an obligation as elected officials to consider the recommendations that were contained in the Simpson-Bowles Commission report. For my statement that those proposed solutions should be considered, to be construed into a representation that I would take away benefits from anyone is preposterous and indefensible, and it will not stand. Now, what I think the solution is to maintain the current system for individuals 50 and older, and then for elected members of Congress to check their partisan hats for a moment and go into a room and fashion a long-term solution. Now, I did hear my opponent on WNPR this morning, and she and I actually agree on one of the components for a fix, which is that we ought to look at raising the cap, the amount of wages that are subject to the payroll tax. That is certainly something we should look at as part of the solution. But that alone can't be the entire solution. For individuals under the age of 50, we have to look at all of the options, and we need to have a discussion that's not predicated on securing partisan advantage, but predicated on solving a problem for all of us. Now, this morning there was an editorial that ran in one of the newspapers that called on Elizaberth Esty to abandon her deceptive smears. She clearly didn't read the paper this morning before she went on WNPR, because in that interview she said that I would change COLA increases. There is no basis in fact. I challenge you to ask her where she came up with the notion that I would ever even dream of doing that. Because the truth of the matter is, I think those increases, those COLA increases, should be increased for low-income seniors, not changed. And there's no basis in fact.